fast forward to the day Sean and Mitch come from the airport. The day Sean and Mitch come from the airport, I was asking if he wanted to come with me. If you guys watch my YouTube video, he was not there when I went to go pick them up. He first, like, I don't know what it was, but he was just like he had like his own thing going on, and like he was just in a bad mood, and he did not come with me to pick, like he did not come with us to pick up Sean and Mitch. And it's just like, to be honest, I was like, I know you're not in the mood, but it's just like, these people came here for you. Like, these people came to your house to celebrate your graduation, your everything. So he was like in a mood, and like even when I came to the house, like we came to the house, he would just had like a really like nasty attitude. Like he wasn't even like saying hi. Like these, like mind you, it's his first time meeting Sean. It was like he had this attitude, like he didn't want to say hi to nobody or anything. So it was just like, it was really weird. It's just like, I know you're going through your own thing, but it's just like, no shade. These people came here for you. Like, definitely respect the fact that like these people spent money to come see you. It's just like, and like the fact that you didn't even want to come to the airport to pick them up was just like, it was just rude. Like, it was like, you could have just like at least came in the car. Like, it was literally just me and Kendo that went to go get them from the airport. So that alone, and that always like, even like after that, always just like rubbed me the wrong way, because it was just like, even if I was like going to, like if someone personally came to spend their money to come see me, it's just like, I'm not gonna sit up here and like not come and get you. Like, and even when he was at the house, like, it was just weird. I don't remember what he was in a bad mood for, but I just remember that. And even Sean remembers that, and he was like, Sean always felt a way about that, because like that was his first time meeting him, and then it was just like, it was weird. So that was that. Then fast forward to the Baltimore trip. Then fast forward to the Pride trip. Okay, so the Pride trip, it was supposed to be me. I don't even remember the other people's names right now, because like my mind is like going like 1,000 miles a minute. But it was me, and you know, we were going to the Pride trip. I bought the hotel for the Pride trip like maybe back in May. I think I bought it back in May. I bought it like a while ago, before it even happened. I'm here. What's happening, Kendo? Okay, I'm glad you're here. Okay. So I bought the hotel for, mind you, I bought the hotel for the Pride trip back in May. I bought it like way before, because I, you know, New York City Pride, I know everyone's going to be there, whatever. So, you know, I wanted to like make sure we had a spot. So I bought the room, I bought the hotel, and I think it was like $700 or $800. And I know there were like 7 or 8 people going. So I was like, you know, just split it up 100 ways even. So each person owed me $100. It was like getting like to that time where like it was closer, and some people sent me the money, some people didn't. But at this point, it's like, I'm not tripping on it, because like I'm not tripping on it, because like, you know, if you don't give me the money, whatever. So I literally just announced that, like, you know, if y'all don't give me no money, no shade, like y'all better like bring a sleeping bag or something. Like, y'all just don't get a spot on the bed or nothing. Like, if you, like, I'm not gonna say no one can come. Like, oh well, bitch, if you don't got no money, you're not coming. Like, we already like all planned that we were coming. So I was just like, you know, if you don't have any money for the, like, if y'all don't give me no money, like, no shade, just bring a sleeping bag, you know, get covered. But like, no shade, the money is, the spots on the bed are for the girls that, you know, had the money. So I was like, okay, like I made that clear. So I was being pressed, mind you, I just met Kendo at this time too. So Kendo like was taking a while to give me the money, and I'm not tripping on it, because like, no shade, it's like, I know the position I'm in. Like, this is not a normal thing for like a 20-year-old to be doing. Like, it's like, I am definitely like aware of the position I'm in. Like, you know, I'm definitely like aware of like, you know, my financial, no shade, like, it's just like, you know, like, luckily I'm in the position where I don't have to work a 9 to 5 and stuff like that. So it's like, when it comes to money and stuff, when I'm able to help somebody or like do something for somebody, I never like trip about it. So it's just like, they were pressing my, but like, I didn't care. Like, that's why I was just like, you know, if you don't have no money, just like, you know, you get a spot on the floor. And mind you, I don't know, I just met this boy, don't even know his finances. I don't even know what his financial issues is. So I'm not gonna, what do I look like pressing you over $100? So it was just like, you know, like, that's why I said, if you don't have the money, like, you know, just, y'all gonna have to get a sleeping bag or whatever, but whatever. Like, but I'm not gonna like say you can't come on the trip because you didn't give me the money. It's just like I said, I know the position I'm in. It's just like, I'm grateful to be in this position, that I'm able to, you know, just be me and just like be, you know, I'm just grateful to be in this position. So it's like, when it comes to money, if I'm able to help somebody out, I literally will. And I would not trip over, like, if it was like $1,000 or something, then it's like, okay, girl, give me that coin. But like, when it comes to like $100, $50, it's like, that was nothing really to like press you about, especially if I don't know you. So I wasn't really tripping about it. And I was just like, you know, like, I don't mind like paying for it. Like, I don't mind. Like I said, like, he could still go. They're basically telling me like, no, like, if you don't got the money, he can't go. They blase, blase, blase. Mind you, the hotel has already been paid for. We already planned to go. Like, everyone wanted to go. So it was just like, I didn't care whether the money was there or not. I was basically like being pressed to get this money from him. And till this day, I really feel bad, Kendo, because I really feel like I'm going to talk to Kendo. Although I've talked to Kendo, there's like more I need to say. But it was basically that. And he ended up giving me the money. He did give me the money. He gave me the money, but it's like, I didn't really want him to. Like, it was just like, like, it wasn't nothing that was needed from me, like, on my behalf, but it's like I was being pressured to, like, 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 don't let this bitch punk you out of your money, da, da, da. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So that's why I like was like, okay, like, give me the money. But like, I truly did not care. Like, mind you, the hotel was already paid for. I had already got paid from like other things that I was doing. So it's like the hotel's already paid for. Why am I tripped? Oh, like, I paid for it last month, mind you. Like, when you spend money, you spent it last month, like, but you're not even worried about what the fuck you spent, like, but no shade. So that was that. So that was that. Basically, I was being pressed to get the money from Kendo and whatever. So we went to the hotel, everyone sent their money, whatever. We had a good time in Pride. Now, the Airbnb, when we went to Jersey, I don't know if, you guys should remember this. When we were in Jersey and we were in that Airbnb, I paid for that whole Airbnb. Mind you, I didn't ask nobody for any money, because again, like, I didn't ask nobody for like, oh, like, give me the money. I didn't ask, but it's just like, I found it funny now, like, looking back, it's like, in when it didn't benefit you, you wanted me to press other bitches for money in their portions, but then, like, when I was just like, okay, I'll just pay for it, it was, oh, okay, cool. So it was just like, now I'm looking at it's just like, in certain, like, if it doesn't benefit you, like, you don't care. So it's just like, now, like, looking back, I'm like, that's weird. Like, it's just weird, because it's like, especially, like, I didn't know him at the time either. It's like, mind you, me, you, and Javon, we all do the same thing. We all do content creating. We all do. So it's like, we, like, you can give, and they were saying, like, if Kendo didn't pay, they weren't going to give me the money, da, da, da. I'm like, y'all have the money to, like, give up. Like, I don't, like, mind you, like, she's not an influencer. She doesn't do, like, she works a regular job, and mind you, I don't know who this is. I mean, I know, but I don't know your financial situation, so I'm not going to, like, press you over $100. I'm not going to do that. So, when it came to now looking back at it, when it came to the Airbnb in Jersey, and I didn't ask somebody from it, like, nobody cared. Like, it was just like, nobody offered. Again, I didn't ask for no money, but it's just like, I find it hypocritical that, like, when you didn't have to pay, you were cool, but when you had to pay and someone else didn't, it was just like, why don't she gotta pay? So it's like stuff like that. If you said you'd pay for it, why would he ask to chip in? That's what I'm not saying he should have asked, but I'm saying, like, in one situation where you had to pay and someone else didn't, you were mad, but then when you didn't have to pay, it's the principle. Like, not that, like, you don't, like, oh, why would I chip in? Not that I expected him to, but you can't be mad at, like, it's the principle. So, whatever. It's really not rocket science. But anyways, after the Jersey trip, that was really much it. That was pretty much it. Like, now looking, I'm just going back on things, like, looking at now that all this happened. So, hold on. So yeah, it's just not the situation. It's just like, it's the principle. Like, because you could offer, like, y'all have the money. We all do the same thing. We have the money. So it's like, even you could have gave me like $100, $200. It's just the principle. But whatever. So after that, we go home. He came to Charlotte. I'm just like kind of just rambling, like just going through the timeline. But after that, he comes home. Maybe 2-3 months later, we go to Charlotte. He comes to Charlotte. Mind you, he told me he was coming to Charlotte like 2 days before. Like, I had no idea. Like, I was just like, this is like very last minute on my end. That's why he wasn't at my house. Because I was like, my house isn't clean enough for anyone to come here. Like, it's like, it's not, like, no shit, you can't tell me like 2 days in advance. So I was like, is there any way you can come next week? Like, I would love for you to come home, like, come to my house and, like, chill out. Like, I would love for y'all to stay at my house. Like, same way you came to, I went to yours. I would love for you to come to mine. Like, I don't want you to have to spend money to get a hotel. So he's basically saying, like, because I think the week after that was Thanksgiving, or like he was going home. So like, it would have like cut too much into his, his schedule. So I was like, okay, cool. So he said he was going to come 2 weeks later. Mind you, he didn't like have any money to buy anything. I paid for the whole trip for him to come here. I paid for the hotel. I paid, like, he had an airplane voucher. So I really feel like that's the only reason, like, he didn't even pay for the plane, because the plane was the airplane voucher. So I paid for the hotel that he was staying in. Like, it's just like, no shade. It gave that you came here to make a YouTube video and dip, like make some videos and dip. Because I was just like now looking back at, now that everything like happened, I'm looking back at everything like, and now it's just like, it's giving like, you know. So he had came to my house, told me 2 days in advance, and then he was basically saying like, you know, I was like, just come next week, like it's really like too much in advance. And he's like, no, I really miss you, I haven't seen you in 3 months, like you should really come over here. So I'm just like, you know what, okay, like sure, like, you know, just come over. So then he was saying how he didn't have any, like, you know, he didn't have, like, he wasn't gonna buy it, like he couldn't buy it, but you know, he's like, he really missed me. And I was like, again, I have the money. I was like, you know, I haven't seen you in 3 months, girl, come on, whatever. So I paid for the hotel, you know, and that whole issue, I mean, that whole thing we recorded, whatever, the condom thing, that was all a joke. Oh, and back to the jokes, there were things where I felt like just were not jokes in certain situations, like going to the condom and the Bojangles thing. That was all a joke. That was all scripted, bitch. That was all fake. That was literally all fake. But like, I'm sorry, it's getting confusing. Like, it's just like so much on my mind right now. But that was all fake. No, that was all fake. That was all a joke. But like when we went on the road trip vlog and they had left me in the gas station, that was not scripted. Like, I genuinely felt a way about that because it's like I drove 5 hours